What is going on, gentlemen? Now your boy's back with another little tutorial, little tips, tricks, little guide, whatever you want to call it. Because if you're anything like me, I struggle. I struggle deep late in games. I'm talking pitching. I rarely have that confidence in myself where I'm able to go late games and hold the lead. What if I have a 4-run lead going into the 7th inning, going into the 8th, the 9th? The loyal subs know in my past videos how many times I've given up I'm talking fat leads, 5-run leads, 6-run leads, in the 8th and 9th inning because I can't close the game out because I lose my mental focusness. Do you see my damn dog? Come here. How you doing? Say hello. You trying to interrupt the tutorial. Are you pitching for me? Do you need to learn how to pitch? So this video is just going to be a little something, man. I'm going to try to give you guys some of the tips that I have implemented into my own game. Because your boy is, what, 9-0 this year in ranked seasons. I'm like 5-1 in the events. And I've taken 2 losses in Battle Royale. We're not even going to talk about that. Point is, your boy's been balling this year. Because I've been implementing this new strategy. We about to dive into it. Alright, I don't know why they gave me Walker Buehler on the bump. Why isn't Kershaw? I know he's injured, but damn, this is practice mode. Anyways, first things first, man. You already know. You gotta go into the settings and make sure you got the right stuff. Make sure you got what you need. I'm talking the pitching interface. I'm talking the view. I'm talking the ball marker. If you want it to fade away, if you need it to stay, make things happen, man. Obviously, I play on pure analog, but I'm gonna just run through them. I'm gonna show you. Even though y'all probably don't even need to see it. But if anyone does need to see it, we're going to go through it real quick. This pulse is something that I know my boy Ressi plays on. Shout out Ressi. Go sub to my man Ressi. What are y'all doing? I know this is something my boy Ressi plays on, and it's tough. I don't know how anyone can scheme this. No disrespect. But what you got to do, obviously, there's a pulse. There's a circle that goes in and out, obviously, as you see on the screen. And you got to time it. You want it to be as small as possible. If you're good at timing that, I guess run it. But to me, it doesn't offer the most pinpoint accuracy. Like, watch. I aimed it inside. If it goes inside, it's a miracle. You see how far inside that was? That's not where I had it. And, not to mention, on higher difficulties, that pulse is going to be like thunder. So who knows, man? If you rock with that, kudos to you. Me personally, I rock with pure analog, but we're just going through them. Alright, next we got the meter. And this was the one I grew up on. This is the classic one. To me, this might as well be called classic. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a meter that fills up, obviously starts at yellow and leads to red. Clicking on the red mark, that's the maximum velocity that you're gonna get on the pitch. Throwing a fastball, you let that bad boy go to the maximum amount of that meter, it's gonna be at maximum velocity. But if you go halfway, if you don't even get into the yellow part, what do you think's gonna happen? It's not gonna be as juicy. I'm not even gonna go over classic because all classic is you pick your pitch and you press the button and it just goes. What's that called? That should be called beginning stages. That's what it really should be called. And I don't even go over my settings that I use. I play on pitching view pitcher. Obviously, you have all these to choose from. If you want to be in the strike zone, go ahead. If you want the fielding view that I like, the pitching view that I like, kind of behind the pitcher, where it's kind of it gives you the vibe of like you're watching the game. To me, you can go pitcher zoom, pitcher center, pitcher offset, outfield, broadcast. You got options, baby. But like I said, your boy rocks with pitcher. Now, pure analog is probably 90%. I'll say 80, because I really don't know the stat. But probably what majority people use in this game. And if you can get accustomed to this, I'm not saying you should use it. Use whatever you want. Use whatever is comfortable for you. That's the whole point of this video. Finding your niche. But pure analog, to me, offers the most accurate feedback. If you hit your spot, you're going to hit your spot. If you miss, you're probably going to give up a base hit or a yak. That's just going to happen. And you'll be lucky if you're not facing that good of a hitter. You may get him to pop out. Let me show you. My fastball is located inside, which means I have to pull the PCI back and get that PCI to that location with my right stick. If I don't do that, it's going to be nowhere near that vicinity. Like this. He swung at it. You saw where it was located. Inside, middle half of the zone. That pitch ended up at the outer half, lower part at his knees. If you miss, it could get dangerous. But one of the main focal points that I like to take advantage of while using this right stick is the fact that you can get aggressive with it. I'm talking the way I can get my most accurate pitches in is if I go down gently and then flick up aggressively right towards that location. I'm not one that's able to go slow. I'm not one that's able to be graceful with it. So you're gonna hear a whole bunch of this. Click, click, click. Hey, I don't care if it was an exploding sound. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? The next tip I can offer, and something that I've had to implement in my own game because I struggle with this like a dummy more than anyone, is staying locked in, man. Know the count, know how many outs there are, and know who you're facing. Now, when I say know who you're facing, pick up on your opponent's tendencies, man, and also pay attention to who's at the plate. Know who's in your bullpen. Always have pitchers warming up. This is just the whole dynamic of pitching in its own. Just little things that I am so sleep on, and the reason why I lose games sometimes. I'll have my pitcher in, he's dead ass tired, and with no one warmed up. That needs to become a habit. You know what I'm saying? That needs to just become a habit I need to get down. I've gotten better at it, but I know some of y'all struggle like me. So like I said, man, know the count. Don't always pitch the same pitch. If you start off every at-bat pitching a fastball inside, by the third inning, what do you think's going to happen? He's going to know you're pitching the fastball inside. Simple. What if your opponent was throwing you a fastball inside each first pitch of every batter? Where do you think you're gonna line that PCI up? Where do you think you're gonna know where it's coming? You're gonna pick up on that tendency. Always keep him guessing. Use every pitch to your advantage. The cutter, the sinker, the two seam, the four seam. The off speed pitches are a little twisted in this game, man. They seem to be getting hit more. I don't know if y'all agree with me. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe it's just my games. But they seem to be getting bashed. The fastballs and the heaters are the way to go in this game, it seems like. That's why they're kind of promoting the Goose Gossages of the world. They're promoting the fastball pitchers. They're saying pitch speeds are going to be elevated more than ever this year. They didn't say that for a reason. They haven't been saying that for the past 3 weeks leading up into the game for a reason, obviously. So with that in mind, man, keep it mixed up. Always keep your opponent guessing, man. If you throw him a high heat fastball inside and then you have him 2 strikes, maybe he's probably not going to think you're going to throw a fastball in the same location twice in a row. He's going to think you're throwing some off speed, especially if you have him 1-2 or 0-2. If he's behind in the count and he has to protect and you're ahead, you're in the driver's seat, use that to your advantage, man. Keep this man on his toes. Don't ever help him out. Don't ever throw him a pitch where he is going to have an easier time to hit it. Throw pitches that you want to locate. Learn how to locate them. Practice. Get into the practice mode. When you're playing Conquest, don't play on rookie. Play on veteran. Get your skills up. These little things that I started doing have paid huge dividends. Like I said, man, 9-0 online ranked seasons. I'm not saying that's something to brag at. The game just dropped. The game just came out. So it's not really nothing to marvel at. People are still green. No one's team is really that nice. But still, man, 9-0. I'm chilling with that. I'm not mad at that. It could be 0-9. You know what I'm saying? So these are just some of the main emphasis that I'm just trying to install in not only in my head, but that's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm making this video, and we're giving up a base hit. It happens. You're not gonna throw a perfect game each outing. You're not gonna get these skills locked down the next game after watching this video. But it's going to help, I promise you, if you start locking in, paying attention. Don't just throw pitches to get out the inning or just to speed things up. Why would you be playing the game if you don't want to play anymore? Got into the game in the first place. Stay locked in, man. Focus up. After each at bat, I don't care if you're up 6-0 in the bottom of the ninth. Y'all know damn well I've given up that lead in the same situation that I just explained, because I wasn't locked in up here. I thought I won the game. I thought I had everything under control. Nah, man. I started floating pitches, missing my spot. Look what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I started throwing the same pitches, same location. He was starting to pick up on the tendencies. Now, it's not easy to be able to mix it up for a full 9 innings. I know that. But, hey, that's why you need to put up runs, too. That's why you got to put up some runs of yourself. You don't plan to have it 0-0 the whole game. You know what I'm saying? He may get a lucky bomb. He may get a home run. He may be a good hitter. Who knows? That's why you got to put up some runs your damn self. This game is so fun, though, man. Just the fact that we can be able to build our skills and be able to go into practice mode, put it on legend, play against any team we want. We have all these Diamond Dynasty modes, man. March to October, moments, conquest. Not to mention the online modes like ranked seasons, events, BR. It's endless, man. Endless opportunities to build your skills up. Endless opportunities to work on these pitching crafts. And you don't have to follow these rules. My man Shelfie has a nice pitching tutorial video. My man Healy has a nice pitching tutorial video. There's some people who drop some. So if these tips don't help you out, please, my feelings won't be hurt. Go get some advice from someone else, man. Whatever is gonna elevate your game, whatever advances your game to the next step. That's all I care about. Cause I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to spread the knowledge on what I instilled on myself from my trials and tribulations from MLB The Show 18. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, man, I hope this video helped out. Let me just give a quick little recap of some of the things I was talking about. Boom. Find your settings. Find the right PCI. Make sure your pitching view is on point. Make sure you're comfortable. You may not find it off the bat. It may take some adjusting to do. As long as you find it, man. Get something you can get used to and make it happen. And the next thing, most important thing, man, stay locked in. This can apply to pitching, hitting, base running, defense. You got to stay locked in at all times in this game, to be honest. But especially when it comes to pitching, especially if you're using pure analog. It doesn't really matter if you're using meter, pulse, but mainly pure analog, man. Make sure you don't make any mistake pitches. Try to limit them as best you can. Hit your spots. Know the count. Know how many outs there are. It doesn't hurt if you have to press up on the D-pad and see who's on deck in his order to see how many lefties he has. If he has switch hitters up, right-handers, who you need to warm up in your pen. Who cares, man? You got 3 minutes each time you press that pause. Do whatever you got to do to make sure you get that win. Make sure you stay locked in. Put yourself in the... Always trying to stay in the driver's seat, baby. That's the main goal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't ever trying to be stressed. Even though we have them sweaty games. But the goal is to stay stress-free, baby. And locked in at all times. Driver's seat. So all in all, man, I hope these tips helped. I hope this little guide helped out a little bit. Who knows? Who knows if your skills are going to improve off the bat? Who knows if it's going to happen in a week or a month? It could happen in a day. As long as you start implementing some of these tips, as long as you stay locked in, man, make things happen, I promise you, you will see improvements, just like your boy did. Hashtag 9-0. If you made it this far in the tutorial, man, drop a like for the kid, man. The endless support has been unbelievable from you guys. I'm talking just hit 1,500 subs. On our way to 2 Gs. Are you kidding me? 2,000 subscribers? I mean, I started filming MLB The Show 18 back when I had 390, 400. Come on, man. You guys are savages. Much love. I owe it all to you guys, for real. This is all for y'all. The content, everything I do. More ranked seasons coming, more BR coming, more conquest coming. Even though y'all probably don't even want to see that. Don't know why I said conquest. Meant to say events. Stay tuned for more, man. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you want to see some more content from the kid. Let's go start racking up these wins, baby.